Okay. Yeah, yeah. Hold on a second. Okay. So before we start, I'm going to explain also the proper way to tie the kartals. Just like you learn how to tie your shoelaces, right? There's different ways you can tie your shoelaces, and there's also different ways you can tie the kartals. But there's practical way and there's an impractical way also. So we want to learn the proper way, the practical way, so that we get the best results from our investment like that. So some people they start like this, or but I'm going to show it starting from the base. Starting from the base, where the base of the kartal and the base of where the string is, and we're going to go. So the first thing is that it's the back of the kartal should be in perfect alignment with the back of the hand. It should be straight with the back of the hand. Like, can you see? You can see? Okay. So we're going to start like this, okay? And we're going to go down, we're going to go around. See, it's an alignment with the back of the hand, okay? Straight face to face. And then around and around. Okay, one small thing I have to mention first is that many times the strap is too short, so that's the longer the better. That way you won't be shortchanged, you know. So another thing is, okay, actually, I'll continue. So then you have it like that, and then you go around, and then what you do is you can lock it by going around the base of the kartal. Instead of the finger, you go around the base of the kartal, like this. Around the base of the kartal. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll do it again. Instead of going around the finger, you go around the base of the kartal like this, in the back of the kartal. Okay? Your string is too short, huh? You should get some scissors and cut it. Actually, the reason why you have them tied is that they don't get lost, but also because, when they make the kartals, the manufacturers they don't match them up, and then they sound alaga alaga. Like this is the pitch. They should sound the same. This one should sound exactly like this one. It should be the same sound. Not that one is sounding bee and the other one is sounding bee, bee. It should be bee, bee, bee. It should be the same, Not bee, bee. It should be same sound. That's the pitch, So the manufacturers they make them, they produce them in mass quantities and sell them by weight, but they don't match them up. And the way they make them, then they drill a hole in the middle, and then they put a wire and they sell them like by weight like that. And then the shopkeepers they string them together, but they don't match them up either. So then it doesn't have the same pitch. So just like you have a guitar, you have to tune it, otherwise it sounds bad. So the kartals they have to be matching. They should have the same sound, the same pitch. So so now we're going to continue with the. I'll start again with the tying the kartals properly. Thing is, if you tie the kartal and it's too loose like this, then you lose control of the instrument. Like if I go like this, and the kartal is not in alignment with that back of the hand, and it's like loose, then that's not good, because then you lose control. And the same with the if it's too tight, the opposite. If it's too tight like that, then it's the strap is cutting the circulation from your hand. So then your hand turns purple color, and it hurts. You know, there's some pain there. So it should be in alignment with the back of the hand. Okay, should be with the back of the hand, and then, like I said before, you can lock it by going around the base like that, instead of the finger, but around the base. Yeah, very good. And then, last but not least, with the strap is, you hold the strap with the thumb. This is called fixed price. In India, they say fixed price. If you do, like, see, when we see, you must have seen a video of Prabhupada when he's playing the kartals, and what does he do? He goes like this, yeah? See Prabhupada going like this, playing kartals? But this is what in English language is called no-no. This is a no-no. Because when you do like this, then you're letting go of the strap. You're not controlling the strap, and then you're losing control of the instrument. And then what happens? Bam! It hits the floor, and there's this big, or if it doesn't hit the floor, it hits your foot. And you don't want that to happen, because it's very painful. So in order for it not to hit the floor or your foot, then that's why I said it's supposed to be fixed price. The thumb is for holding the strap. Now, Prabhupada, he's a Shaktiavesh avatar, and he can play the kartals, upside down, backwards, or going like this, because he's pure devotee. But we're not pure devotees. And if we imitate Prabhupada, that's not good. There's anukaran and anusharan. Does anyone know what that means? Anukaran and anusharan? No? Anukaran means imitating, and anusharan means following. There's a difference. There's a difference between imitating and following. Following means you're trying your best, and you're doing the best you can. Imitating means you're trying to do the same or better. But in other words, it's not the proper. In spiritual life, we try to follow in the footsteps of the acharya, like that. But just like, for example, a child, when your mother and father bring you to the temple the first time, and they teach you how to bow down in the temple, so that's imitating. That's no problem with that. That's okay, because the child doesn't know. So it's imitation of a good thing is also good. But if it's a bad imitation, then it's not good. So we don't want to imitate Prabhupada. We want to follow Prabhupada. So by the arrangement of Krishna, Prabhupada, he did not finish the Srimad Bhagavatam, but he left the work for his disciples. So in the same way, so many devotees, they have different services, Goseva, like that. And Prabhupada, maybe when he was a child, he also took care of cows, but basically in his Acharya Swarup, he didn't work with the cows. That doesn't mean that Prabhupada doesn't know how to work with the cows. But anyone who wants to work with cows, they can do that. And there's so much information like that. So in the same way, with kartals, we're trying to present this seminar tonight. The language I'm using is very simple, because in Western music, it's actually different. Like 1, 2, 3 in Western music is actually 4. It's pause, 1, 2, 3. But I'm just using simple language so for practicality's sake. So am I going too fast? Everything's good? Okay, yeah? If I'm going too fast, just say something and I'll slow down. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the volume. The volume is loud, medium, and minimum. So loud, usually I'm sorry, I'm going to start with, instead of loud, I'm going to start with a minimum volume. The minimum volume is like this. You have the sun and the moon, okay? And they're just barely touching like this. Okay? Like this. Huh? This is the minimum volume. Okay? And now the medium volume is like an eclipse or like a half moon. Tonight is actually full moon, right? So this is like a half moon or an eclipse, and the sound is a little louder if you notice. Okay? That's medium volume. And then maximum volume is the sun and the moon are in conjunction like this, and it's like, that's more loud, yeah? Did you notice the difference? This is minimum volume like this, huh? And then in the middle is medium volume. It's a little louder, and then maximum volume, okay? Okay, so now we're going to talk about speed, or maybe we should just, I forgot. I didn't finish what I wanted to do. Hold on a second. I'm good. Okay. Okay, these are two sets of 3 arrows, and this is the 3 beat or the Prabhupada beat. Okay, and as I mentioned before, the direction is down, down, down. Yeah, and the Prabhupada beat is this one here, with the underline means the emphasis. The 3rd beat is more emphasized. Like Prabhupada, he goes, we're going to play medium. Don't follow me. I'm going to do it myself now. Okay, the 3rd beat is louder, yeah? This is called downbeat, and the direction is, as you already know, like that. And then the second set of 3 arrows, it's the same direction, down, down, down. But it's called upbeat, and instead of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, instead of 1, 2, 3, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here, I'll show you right in a second here. This is the Prabhupada beat like this. Okay. Okay, you got it? Okay. So now we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do it backwards. Now we're gonna do it backwards, and this is this one over here. And instead of the heavy beat on the 3rd one, it's on the 1st one. And listen how I do it first, okay? No, only myself. It's different. Okay? Did you hear it? Do you hear the difference? Hear the difference? Okay? You got it? Very good. Yeah. Okay. So this one here, this one is called upbeat. This Prabhupada beat is called downbeat, and this one is called upbeat. Okay. So now we'll move on to the double speed. Okay, so this is called double speed or double 3. And this is a different direction. Okay, remember I was talking the direction if you're driving a car or if you're driving a racing bicycle that has gears and you don't shift the gears properly, then you're not gonna go very, very far. So you have to know the direction. So the direction for the Prabhupada beat is very simple. Everyone knows that. It's down, 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 right? And then the backwards upbeat is also down, down, down. But the fast double speed, the direction is a little more complicated. It's down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, nobody follow me right now. I'll show you. You can listen. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, now we're going to all do it together, okay? Now, notice the direction is a little difficult, but you'll get it, I'm sure. You have a question, yeah? Yeah. We're going to do it together now. So the direction is down, up, down, down, up, down. If you're right-handed, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, now we're going to start. Now we're going to do it together. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. No kartals. No kartals. Only the hands. Only hands. No kartals. Only hands. Okay. So now we're going to do it together. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Wait a second. You have to follow me. Otherwise, it's a free-for-all. Okay. Here we go. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. 1, 2, 3. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh, wait a second. Here, let's start again. Okay, I have to sing and play at the same time. Okay. You got it? Okay. Now there should be no gaps. It should be all it should all be rhythmic. It should all be the same. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Don't speed up. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very good. Okay. Did you notice it was a little different than the 1, 2, 3? The 1, 2, 3 is down, 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 and this one is down, up, down, down, up, down. It's 6 beats. Huh? This one is 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, sir.
There is a bit of pause between the
No pause. No. There is no pause. This is all. It's all clockwork. It should be the same time. Not alaga nay. Huh? It should be same. Huh? No gaps like that. So we'll do it one more time, really slowly now, okay? Follow me. Okay, everyone sing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very good. Very good. Jai. Yes, sir.
Third and sixth is going to be high pitch, right?
It's not high pitch, but it's emphasis. Yeah, because pitch sounds like volume, and it's not necessarily more volume, but it's more emphatic. Like when I go like this. Of course, there's a little more volume, but it's meant to be emphasis. When you write something like on a piece of paper, and then you underline the word. It's not that the word is necessarily more loud, but it's more important, huh? Like that. And yeah. Okay. So this double speed. It's not very practical right now because it's all in the air. Like there's theory and there's practice. So you can read a book, but unless you experience, the story or whatever yourself, it'll just be theory like that. So practice is there. So you'll get this understanding by practicing, and in the kirtan itself. The Kartal the players and the mridanga players, when they play together, then they'll step by step they'll understand gradually what the procedure, what the activity is going on like that. Okay, any questions? Am I going too fast? No fast? Okay. No questions? No? Huh. This one?
Yeah, third and fourth arrow. So down, up, down.
But there's no gap.
So sometimes you have to take on the
Yeah. Yes. So, the way to learn, the way to do it is by keeping a slow speed at first. Just like when you learn how to drive a car. Actually, I had never learned how to drive a car, so why am I speaking about cars? But when you learn how to drive a car, it's not that you immediately hit the pedal and 70 miles an hour. you have to start, slow. You have to start slowly, like from. You don't go from 0 to 70 miles an hour, right? in 5 seconds or whatever like that. So the same thing here. The best is to practice slowly, and actually it's a good thing because then that will give you more comfort to be able to sing. Actually, singing is more important. Mahamantra is more important than anything than trumpets and drums or whatever like that. The holy name is more important than anything. So if you practice this slowly, that'll give you more ease and more comfort to actually be able to sing nicely with comfort like that. Comfort like that, easy like that. Otherwise, if you're playing fast and then you have to sing and it's like it might be a little confusing. So okay, so we'll move along here. Okay, does anyone know what this is? Can you count? Can you count? 1, 2, yes, very good. We just had Kartik and the Damodar Mas, and we're playing Namamishvaram, Sachidananda Rupam, and we're playing not 3, but we're playing in 2 beat. You can also do it in 3 also, but that's different. So this is Dotal or 2 beat. And everyone knows how to. Okay, everyone follow me very slowly now. Very good. Okay, so that's also easy. Almost everyone can play that, and. This is a very nice beat because it's a slow rhythm, and it can also enable you to sing without any undue stress or anything like that because it's like a slow beat. Another thing in India, there's usually in kirtans there's 2 speeds, fast and fast. Right? But there's a time and place for everything. So it's not all one, Yeah, every fast and forever fast and forever and ever fast and fast. There's a time for slow, and there's time for slow, and there's time for slow medium speed. And there's time for medium speed, and there's time for medium fast speed, and there's time for fast speed. It's not just fast and fast. There's also slow also. So because Krishna, he enjoys variety, just like the deities, they're given outfits. How many times a year? 2 or 3 times a year, or 6 times a year, or whatever. And otherwise, we just give him one dress? No. Krishna, he likes variety. Variety is the mother of enjoyment. And Radharani, she cooks for Krishna, and she never cooks the same preparation twice. Did you know that? She never cooks the same preparation twice. What does that mean? That means that each preparation is different, and it's never repeated. She's not going to cook aloo sabji 2 times. Of course, she can mix it, aloo with began and then bindi with aloo. There's combinations there, but only aloo, no. So in the same way, there's different melodies and different bhajans and like that. Sometimes devotees, some devotees, they say, "Oh no, all these new kirtans and all these new melodies, we should just only play the Prabhupada melody, the Prabhupada tune, like Hare Krishna, Krishna." There's nothing wrong with the Prabhupada beat. The Prabhupada tune, but that's not the only melody that Prabhupada sang. So some people think that that's the only melody that Prabhupada sang. No, Prabhupada sang different melodies. In the same way, Krishna, he is the source of unlimited melodies. So there's so many different melodies like that. But there's also time and place. Not that we're going to sing a very fast melody for for Mangal Artik. Prabhupada says that generally the music, the kirtan should start very slowly and gradually increase little by little, and then in intensity like that. Of course, like that. Prabhupada also said that the singer and the mridanga player, they're supposed to work together. Like I said before about following. So not that the singer he's singing Hare Krishna, and then the mridanga player, he's playing a different rhythm. Like for example, the singer, he's singing dotal, and the mridanga player, he's going to be playing tintal. That's alaga. That's not how it should work. Prabhupada explains that the mridanga player and the singer, they work together and as a team, and everyone else follows the mridanga player. Not that it's not a free-for-all. So another thing is sometimes when before the kirtan's going to start, or when the kirtan starts and the singer is singing, and maybe the mridanga player is not ready, then everyone starts playing kartals. That's not how it works. Prabhupada says that the mridanga and the singer work together, and everyone else follows the mridanga player. So until the mridanga player starts the kirtan, nobody should start playing kartals, because it's alaga. It's not correct. And Prabhupada also says, am I going too fast? Yeah? Prabhupada also says that the mridanga player plays half the volume of the singer. The mridanga player, he plays half the volume of the singer. He's not going to overkill or blow away the singer. He's not going to he's not going to blow away the singer. He's supposed to be half the volume of the singer, and everyone else plays half the volume of the mridanga player. Very good. The mridanga player is playing, and then somebody else is going to be playing. The what's it called? The gong. They're going to be playing the gong louder than the mridanga. No, it's not how it works. The mridanga player plays half the volume of the singer, and everyone else plays half the volume of the mridanga. That's what Prabhupada says. Okay. So, any questions? Any questions? No? Okay. So we'll move along here, and oops. Okay. So what I said before about what did I say about the no-no? What was the no-no? Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh, I can't remember the last time I drank a thumbs up. Yeah, no thumbs up. Fixed price. So now the next question is, if there's no thumbs up, or if there's no fixed price. I'm sorry. If there's fixed price and there's no thumbs up, how do you control the instruments? I mean, how do you control the sound? And that's very easy. You control the kartals with your other fingers. So what you do is the thumbs stay fixed, and then with these fingers, instead of doing like this, you go like this. You see? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you again. You have the kartal around your finger, and the thumb is holding the strap, fixed price. And then these fingers you use these fingers to change the sound and to control the kartal. So what you do is you press the fingers against the back of the kartals. Got it? Against the back of the kartals, and that way you'll have more control. Otherwise, if you're just playing, if you hold it like this, then there's bang. It either hits your foot or it hits the floor, and it makes a loud noise. So you want to hold with your thumb, and then the kartals you can do like this. So wait. So let me show you first, okay? Let me show you first. So the fingers are pressed against the back of the kartal like this. You got it? Got it? You got it? Okay. One more thing before I continue. Sometimes devotees play like this. They hold a fist like this, but this is also a no-no. This is also a no-no, because if you play like this, then when the kirtan gets very fast, then your skin and bones are going to rub against the cold metal, and you're going to get what? A blister. You know what a blister is? It's very painful. So in order to not get blisters on your knuckles and fingers, better not to play like this. You can play like this if it's very... Actually, no, it's not a good idea, because you can't control the kartal. The best is if you have the fingers like this, and then when you play the 1, 2, 3 Prabhupada beat, these fingers don't have to move on your left hand. If you're right-handed like I am, or if you're not, then the opposite. These ones don't have to move, but the ones on your right hand, on the third beat, okay, the first and second beat, there's what's called closed beat. I'm sorry, I erased the other things here. Gotta write them again. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is number 5, and then number 6 I'll write after this. So there's what's called open and closed beat. So when you play open like this, it's very open and very loud. Okay, and then I told you before about the volume. Like minimum volume like this. Oh, wait a second. Like that. And then medium volume like this. It's a little louder. And then maximum volume like this. It's a little louder. So in the same way, when you play, that last one was an open beat, right? And then a closed beat is like this. Yeah, exactly. It's closed. It's not ringing, and it's muffled. That's a closed beat. So for the Prabhupada beat, for the 1, 2, 3 beat. Hold on a second. With the 1, 2, 3 beat. The third beat is not completely open and not completely closed. There's another thing called half closed or half open, which is the same. There's open beat, there's closed beat, and there's a half open or half closed beat. So the half closed or half open beat is like this. The Prabhupada beat is like 1, 2. See the Kartal, they're still sticking together. I'm not separating them like that, but I'm letting them stick. Okay, we'll do it again. 1, 2. See, there's a little ring, but it's not a permanent ring, so it's the Kartals are sort of like clinging onto each other. So that's called half open or half closed beat. See, it's not like ringing like as if it was open. Like, see, that's ringing, but this half open or half closed, the ringing is less. Am I going too fast? See the difference? The difference between a whole open beat and a half open beat. It's a little different, huh? It's a little different, right? So that's the Prabhupada beat. It's the first 2 beats are closed. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The first 2 beats are closed, which means that there's no ringing. And then the 3rd beat is half open. Okay, and don't forget, don't move your thumbs. The thumbs are supposed to hold the strap. But what you can move is these fingers. The fingers on your left hand, you don't have to move. But these ones, like this, see? Got it? Got it? Yeah, you got it, yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good, yeah. Yeah. These ones you don't have to, these ones can stay. There's no problem. Like that. Yeah, very good. Very good, yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay, one more thing about the Kartals. When they make the Kartals in the factories and like that, because they just do it for profit. They don't care, they just want to sell their product and like that. And unfortunately, when they make the hole in the Kartal, they make it too small. And then what happens is the shopkeeper, he strings the Kartals in his shop, and he strings it with a very, very, very small string like that. And the problem with that is that when you tie it around your finger, it's like a wire, and it cuts your circulation off. And then your finger turns purple, and it hurts. So my idea is that here in America, and most of the world, everyone has a drill at home. And if you don't have a drill at home, your neighbor has a drill. So you borrow your neighbor's drill, and you make the hole a little bigger. And then one more thing, after not too big, huh? Because if you drill the hole too big, then the knot will be too big, and it'll get in the way if you want to play like this. If the knot is too big, then it gets in the way. So you want to make the hole a little bit bigger with the drill, but not too big. Huh? So after you drill the hole in the Kartal, then you get a file, a metal file, and you file the top and the inside, because after you drill it, it'll be very sharp, and that'll cut the strap again. So you don't want that to happen. So you file down the Kartal on the outside and on the inside. You got it? Got it? Yeah? Everyone in America has a drill in their shed or whatever like that. And if you don't, then you can get one from the neighbor. Everyone has a drill. And then the thing is, after you've made the hole just a little bigger, then you put in a new strap, and the strap can be much thicker, and it'll be more comfortable, and it won't cut off your circulation, like that, because it'll be a thick strap. And another thing is, the kartals are like everyone knows that the mridanga is an incarnation of Balaram, and the kartals are an incarnation of Krishna's flute. Did you know that? Yeah, the kartals are incarnation of Krishna's flute. So the kartals, they're sacred. You don't put the Bhagavad Gita on the floor. Why? Because it's non-different than Krishna. Similarly, the kartals and the mridangas, well, the mridangas, there's a concession that, we might leave it on the floor, but it's not a big deal. But the kartals, you shouldn't leave them on the floor. Kartals are a little more pure. There's three kinds of mridangas generally. There's first-class mridanga, second-class mridanga, and third-class mridanga. And the first-class mridanga is the clay ones. They sound much more sweet and beautiful. And then the second-class one are the No. You've never seen a brass mridanga? They make the shell out of brass, so that's the quality sound-wise. That's the second-class mridanga, and then the fiberglass one is like a blind uncle. Better a blind uncle than no uncle, right? Right. So we got to give credit where credit is due. He's blind, but he's our uncle, so we love him. And so, and also they're devotee-proof. The fiberglass won't smash to smithereens. When all the little kiddies, they run through the temple room and they knock over the mridanga. Like the fiberglass one is devotee-proof. So let's see what else. Okay, any questions? No questions yet? Okay. So let's see. We did closed and open beats. We did speed. We did pitch. Oh, there's another thing with the pitch. Does anyone remember what I was talking about before? The pitch? The pitch is the sound. Both kartals should have the same sound. When you do that, when you hit the kartals, you put them to your ear, and on both sides, both ears, and they should be the same. They should be equal. They should be the same. But Marupande is going to India, so he's gonna come back with a whole shipment of kartals. So but that means that you have to have in India, when you go shopping, there's two things that you need: time and patience. So he's going to be shopping, and he's going to be all day in going in and out of stores in Vrindavan or whatever, or in Mayapur. But that's what it takes to run a temple. You have to have time and patience, and a lot of money also like that. So yeah, the blind uncle is better than no uncle, no problem. But the string, like I said, if you want, my very humble suggestion is that you replace the string immediately with a longer string, because if it's too short, okay, I'm going to do my comedy routine now. Sometimes people they play like this, okay? And in other words, this arm is alive and this arm is dead. That's also a no-no. That's like, like when you walk normally, you don't walk like this. That's not normal walking. So in the same way, when you play the kartals, you're supposed to use both your arms equally, equal opportunity employers. Not that one is alive and the other one is dead. You know, this one's doing all the work, and this one's like, just like in boxing, you know, the boxers, you know, they use both their arms. They don't just use one. You know, behind their back like this. Equal opportunity employers or equal opportunity kartals. Okay? Any other questions? Am I going too fast? Yeah. This is not 6 beat, but anyhow, I'm going to get to that now. Your question?
So when we are playing for Bhagavat,
Huh.
so at the end of that Bhagavat, we recite.
We what?
We do reciting something.
That's called tihai. That's decoration. Like in American and Western music, you have da 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 da. That comes later. First things first, and later things later. First, you have to learn the basics: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y. Like, then other things. But like I said before, practice makes perfect, and the best way to practice is to practice at a slow pace. Like I said, you know, you don't press down the accelerator, like, you know, from 0 to 600 miles an hour. You know, at least at the beginning you don't, because you'll go back to Godhead too soon. So, like for example, some of you might play mridanga. So the mridanga players, they learn how to play at the same speed. In the beginning, they'll practice one speed, like for 5 minutes, you know, and then gradually they'll increase, gradually, you know, at least for those mridanga players that practice, you know, half an hour or an hour a day. Some mridanga players practice 5 hours a day, but I'm not telling you have to practice 5 hours a day, but you know, that's for those who are interested in learning how to play mridanga, at least if they have a young human body. The older you get, the harder it is to play mridanga. But anyhow, so practice makes perfect, and a blind uncle is better than no uncle. So if you're not a perfect mridanga or kartal player, nobody's going to hold it against you, and you won't go to the hellish planets, because Krishna always loves you. He's always in your heart like that. Okay, so we're going to move right along unless there's any questions. So we did the 1, 2, 3 beat. We did both the downbeat and the upbeat. Can anyone remember what the upbeat, Prabhupada, not the Prabhupada beat, but the 1, 2, 3 upbeat? Can anyone remember what it is? Emphasis on the first beat, yes. And it's not an open beat, it's a closed beat, like a dry sound. It's like, or, yeah. There's no ringing, or it's closed. Huh? Oh yeah, I'll give you an example of this. I'm gonna play like. Have you ever heard horses when they're trotting, like a trot, like a horse trot? Okay, I'm going to show you a horse trot on the kartals. Now listen carefully. This is a closed beat. Sounds like a horse when he's trotting, huh? Cluck, 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 right? So that I just played the double six. I mean the double 3 beat, or the fast beat. Okay, so now we're going to move a little further along now, and say, okay, we touched on the 1 2 3 Prabhupada beat, then the 1 2 3 upbeat, the upbeat, the first emphasis is on the first beat, and that's a closed beat, like a dry sound, not an open ringing sound, but a closed beat. Oh, like I said before, see, by using your fingers, you can make different sounds. It's not just all the same. But by holding the kartal, you can hold the kartal, like in different ways. Like for example, if you want to play, okay, I'm not sure. Do any of you live in an apartment, or how many people live in an apartment? Okay, so if you live in an apartment, you might have neighbors, and you don't want them to complain if you make too much noise, especially if you have like playing kartals or whatever like that. So sometimes people ask me what kind of kartals should I play. Actually, it's an individual thing, but if you live in an apartment where there's neighbors, you're not going to play monster kartals, because then you're going to get kicked out of the apartment. You'll get evicted. So you might want to play small kartals like that, and or you can have small kartals for the apartment, and you can have medium or big kartals to play here in the temple like that. Like you can do it like that. But if you're, for example, if you're doing a street Harinam Sankirtan or Rath Yatra like that, then you're not going to be playing small, teeny weeny kartals, because you won't be able to hear them. That's ridiculous. So if you're out in the street, with all the traffic and everything, you're not going to hear anything if you have teeny weeny kartals. So you're going to need bigger kartals, like medium, at least medium and large, like these, like that. Anything else? Okay. Any questions? Okay, so then so we did the 1 2 3 upbeat, the 1 2 3 downbeat, and then the double speed, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then oh yeah, I didn't mention the double speed. It's a 1 2 3, and the emphasis is on the third and the sixth beat. Okay, I think that's like this. 3 6 3 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 6 3 6 1 2 3. Sorry. Okay. Am I going too fast? No? Okay. So now we're gonna do something. Yes, sir.
On this sign, how do we 1 2 3 4 5 6? How do we know which is closed and which is open?
Well, this is just to show you the direction. The close in direction. That's a good question. Actually, as I mentioned before, we're supposed to follow the mridanga player. So the mridanga player, that's also what I mentioned before, is by practice and experience, you'll gradually understand what the mridanga player wants or what he's doing. If he's playing very slowly and softly, you're not going to be playing very fast. Like many devotees, they'll sing the Jaya Radha Madhava before the Srimad Bhagavatam class, and they'll start off like this. It's too fast. Slow down. It's like I said before, fast and fast. So there's something that's called half speed. Instead of playing like this, you play like this. See, I stretched it out, huh? Otherwise, it's like super fast, like a roller coaster, and it's not, and the roller coasters, it's just going all over the place, and it's like it's there's a time and place for everything, and generally the kirtan should start very slowly and increase in speed and intensity gradually like that. So, did that answer your question? Yeah. Yes, sir.
You show us how to tie again.
To tie them, yes. Okay. But you have to find a drill, and that's my very humble suggestion, because those strings, they're so thin, it's like a wire, and you put it around your and it's so just to think of that, it just breaks my heart, you know. So okay, so you put your hand like this, huh? Put your hands like flat like this, okay, and then you start at the base of the kartal. If you start like this, like I said before, and you go like this, then see it's not straight. It's too loose, huh? And then if it's too tight, like then it's like if it's like that, that's too tight, huh? It should be in alignment with the back of your hand. Okay, so I'm going to start it from the base, huh? Like this, and it should be in alignment with the back of your hand, okay? And now we start, go around the back of your hand, around your finger, and around, yeah, you got it, and around, and then you can lock it like this. Instead of going around your finger, you're going around the back of the kartal like this. Got it? Got it? And then you put your thumb on the strap, and you keep it there fixed price, like that. And then you have these fingers, and you can hold it like this. Got it? Am I going too fast? No? No more questions? Okay. Okay, I can go on. What time? What time? Huh? Oh, Artik? Okay, so that's it. And Hare Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, and be happy. Jai Shri Shri Radha Shyama Sundar ki Jai. Why don't we do kirtan, and then we can continue after the arti. Okay? Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine